That's what we're going to be working on here in just a minute. Usually I'm working on orders in these lives, but I don't have any today, so I'm just going to do something for fun. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little round. I like the back of it too. It says Boston Tea Party, but I don't think that would translate very well on the ring, so we're going to do it with the Don't Tread on Me, and I think we're going to get a bit of the snakehead and the rattle on there. It's going to be pretty cool. So the first thing we got to do is punch a hole in it. We're going to use my Jason's Works auto punch tool. It's a pretty great tool. It's like specialized for coin ring making. Like I said, the first step when you do this is to punch a hole in the center. And it's really difficult to get that hole right in the middle of the coin. There's a couple different methods to do it, like guides and stuff, but this tool is kind of cone-shaped. So as you tighten the screw down, it will automatically self-center the coin in there. It's pretty cool. It's genius, honestly. I really love this tool. They are a little pricey, but if anybody out there is making coin rings and you want to get like the end-all be-all of center punch tools, this is it right here. And you can see we're right in the middle. Perfect. I just need to get this little stamping block here, and we're going to punch a hole in it. Very nice. There is our little snake coil center punch. That's pretty neat. I've never made one of these before, so this is going to be new to me as well as it's new to you, which is pretty cool. Set that over here. Now, if you guys have never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings. And if at any time during this live you want to check out like my store, some pictures of the stuff I make, there is a link in my profile, and there's also like a little gold link down here by the chat. I think it's on the left. Y'all can tap on that to see some of my products if you're interested. These are all handmade in the USA. They're all custom to the customer, so I can get it right to your size. I can do half sizes. I can go from like size 4 up to like 18. Got a pretty decent range, and I work on a bunch of different coins too, so you can get some cool stuff from me. Y'all ought to check it out. So the centering tool also allows the punch size. Yes, I can actually show you how that works. So there's a guide for the punch that you can take out, and this one says 1/2 inch. That's my favorite punch size, so that's what I use a lot of the time. But for like smaller stuff, like a dime or something, let's see. It's got different punches and different guides. And I think it comes with like 10 different ones. Let me show you. It's a bit of a mess over here, but these are all different punches I can use. This one's really big. This one's almost, let me see how big it is real quick. I think it's 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 inch. So that's pretty cool. Sometimes I need something bigger than a 3/4 inch, and for that I've got a disc cutter. But like I said, that is more difficult to get centered. Yeah, it's a great tool. I really, really like it. Luckily, I got this off someone who didn't need it anymore and didn't use it very much. So I got a really nice price on it. I try to get the more expensive tools secondhand, but like gently used. And that's worked out pretty well for me. See if I missed any other questions. What do I do with the center punches? I have 3 options on the center punches. So you can just get the ring, not get a center punch at all. You can get the ring and a center punch. You can get a ring and a center punch pin, which you can like put on your hat or your shirt. And you can get a center punch keychain. So there's a couple options there. Like if you want to make something out of it, just add the center punch on and you can like punch a hole in it and make a necklace. I don't know. I don't do a lot of necklaces, so I pretty much stick to rings. But this is looking pretty cool so far. Let's see. Our inside cut edge, where we punched a hole through this coin, is a little sharp. So I'm going to take this deburring tool and just clean that up. What I'm doing is I'm making a coin into a ring. How much for me to do a ring? You can find my prices by tapping on the gold chain down here by the chat or visiting the link in my profile. But they range from $20 all the way up to $560. So I make about 50 different types of coin rings. So there's really a decent range. I try to have something for everybody's budget. This one I'm working on right now would be $150. This is a fine silver, don't tread on me round. It's pretty cool. And I've never made one of these before, so I'm going to make one for product photos. But it is available on the website if you guys would like to get one. It'll be under the fine silver section. There's some pretty cool rounds there. And I also work on what some people call junk silver. It's like 90% or constitutional silver. And copper-clad coins and some copper rounds. So I've got 4 different types of metal composition that I work on. There's a lot of variety. I try to keep things interesting. Can I do silver dollars? Yep, I can do peace dollars. I can do Morgans, and I can do American Eagles. What do I do with the scraps? Right now I just collect them. Eventually I would like to get a way to melt them down and cast some things, but at the moment I don't have enough to really justify the expenses of like a forge and stuff. Eventually. Not yet. I'm almost done with this part. I know this is kind of a slow, boring process. If you guys wouldn't mind tapping the screen, and we'll get through this and get on to the fun part here in a second. See if we can get to 1,000 likes. We're about halfway there. I think y'all can hit that before I'm finished. We just want to make sure this inside edge is nice and smooth. So if there's any like cracks or anything, when we start shaping this, it'll split. Okay, man, if you don't want to watch, that's fine. But, I mean, I'll point it out. This is the slow, boring part. I know it. The micro metal doesn't irritate your skin? No, my hands are pretty tough. No, it's funny. Okay. I mean, either way. There we go. We hit 2K. Very nice, guys. Thank you. So here is our coin so far. I really like how it's got this whole ship scene here. That's pretty cool, actually. But this is what we're going to put on the outside. And the next step is to anneal it. That's a process where we heat it up and then dip it in this water. That's going to soften that metal up and make it easier to bend and shape. What I'm looking for here is a little bit of a color change in the fire. I don't know if you can see it getting kind of orange. That's about my cutoff point for silver. It's when the flame changes colors. Find something to dry this off with. Y'all tap that follow button real quick. Do me a favor. Just tap it. Take you like a second or two. Give it a little tap tap. Follow me. Give me a little clap here on TikTok. Not dancing around and stuff. Not being boring or being boring. What else? What does that do? It softens the silver. So we're about to start making this into kind of a cone shape. And that process just makes the metal softer, which will reduce the chance that it'll like bend unevenly or split. Are they new silver dollars? The American Eagles are. I have 2022 American Eagles. Most of the Morgans and the Peace dollars are all the old ones. The mint wants way too much for the new ones. I have one Trump coin. I just got it. I want to show it off. Where's it at? It's hiding from me. There it is. I just got one Trump coin. It's pretty cool. How's it going? Good morning. So if you're interested in this, let me know. Do I have gold quarters? I added a gold plating option to my copper clad quarters. So I can gold plate, but since it is something you wear all the time, and my gold plating kit isn't super awesome, this will eventually kind of rub off. And I'll let you know that right now. But they do look really pretty. I like the gold plating a lot. And even when it does rub off, it's like a silver underneath, so it looks good. I think the biggest I can do mercury dimes is 5. I really can't get them very big. Let's see if I missed anything else here. How much for it? How much for what? Throw it in the bottom of a river. The Trump coin, if I made this into a ring, it would be $300 because it's a 1 ounce silver coin. And that's just what I charge for them. So that would be a $300 ring. If you're interested in that, you can just order any American Eagle. It'll be $300 already. And just let me know in the chat it's you, because this is not currently listed. I just got it. But that'll be the same price, and you can put your ring size on there if you're interested in that. I want 2 rings, one for my son and one for his wife. I can do that. I've got a lot of options. In quarters, I can do copper clad. Those are $20. They also come in 90% silver. Those are $100. Half dollars that are 90% silver are $150. And then I can do dollars as well. Those are $200 for Morgan and Peace dollars. And American Eagles are $300, as well as other 1 ounce coins. And half ounce coin rings like this one are $150. Whew! You have 2 silver dollars for that. I prefer to work on my own coins. If you insist on me working on yours, there is a button on my profile that says get a quote. Just go tap on that and tell me as much as you can about the coins, the ring sizes you need, and I can get back to you on doing that. No, I haven't done any gold coins yet, but I can gold plate them, which is pretty cool. What if I gave you all the stuff to do it? How much would the $300 be? It's still $300. This is a business, guys, so the price is the price. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but like, I do have less expensive rings if you want to spend less money, but I have to charge what I have to charge. So we're gonna go ahead and get back to this one, which is the Don't Tread on Me. It's the first time I've done one of these, and we're just gonna give it a nice fold. Yeah, no problem. And you guys can see my prices on my website. It's linked on my profile. It's also my username, coinringmaker.com, and there's a gold link down there by the chat you can tap on to see my prices and my different product photos and stuff. They're pretty. Go check them out. I worked really hard on getting nice pictures. The silver round isn't what costs a ton. It's time, material, and equipment. Yeah, and experience. Like, honestly, I've been doing this for 2.5 years, so like that's a lot of time I've personally invested in learning how to do this to get this good. Is that a bike stem pack? I don't think so. That's a doming block and a ball bearing, and these are folding cones. What's the best way to polish over time? If you go to the jewelry section in Walmart, they'll have these things. These are just jewelry polish cloths. They work very well, and they actually change colors, so you get to see like how good of a job you're doing at polishing, because they turn from black to white. And I really like these. They're not very expensive, and they do a great job at cleaning up rings over time. It's a 1-ton Harbor Press. I got it from Harbor Freight. Those cowboy hats are nice. Thank you very much. How do I keep from ripping the coin? So there's two main things I do to keep from ripping a coin. And we're about to do one. Well, we're going to do both. The first thing I do is I make sure that this cut edge is as smooth as possible. I use nail filing blocks because they're just easier to handle than sandpaper. But I make sure this is super smooth, and then I frequently anneal. So we're going to do both of those things right now. I'll show you. Let's see, how much for a size 15 Don't Tread on Me ring? These are $150. And if you would like to get one, just order an Aztec. They're also very similar, but I don't have these. Well, I think I do have these listed. Yeah, you should be able to get this on the website. It'll just be a picture of the coin. So this is going to be for the product photo. But if you order right now, I'll finish this as a size 15 for you. But like I said, that'll be $115, and then $4 for shipping. Yes, the silver work hardens. I don't do 40% silver. Just 90% silver, copper clad, fine silver like this one. 40% is just too in between. Like, it's not strong enough to be useful and like maintain detail very well, but it's also not got enough silver to keep your finger from turning green. So I really haven't messed with 40% very much. So here we're just smoothing down this cut edge, making sure we file out any of those micro fractures is what they're called, like little bitty cracks. Hello. No, I understand. I'm glad you asked. If anybody else has a question, there's like 700 people in here, so please be slow. But if you have a question, go ahead and put it in the chat. I like talking about this a lot. It's easier to get through the work if I'm running my mouth, you know. But yeah, we got that nice and smooth. Now we're going to take it back over here and anneal it. And like I said, if anyone is interested in ordering this ring right now and getting it like sized to you, go to my website and order the Don't Tread on Me ring. It's going to be $150. I think I have 3 of these available. So if anyone's interested, I think it'll look great. No, work part-time online. Oh, okay. I gotta find my needle nose pliers. There we go. What side is head on the Don't Tread on Me? It'll be the Don't Tread on Me. I think that makes sense. Since that's the name of it, that would be the heads. And then the tails would be the Boston Tea Party side. Look at this. You can see his little rattle on there. That's pretty cute. Let's see how well the head came out. Awesome. That looks cool. Nice. So yeah, we're just going to anneal this again. Exactly what I charge for 1 ounce of silver round rings as well. Nice. Yeah, I've done a lot of going back and forth on my pricing, and I think I've settled on pretty reasonable price range on my rings. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was one of the hardest things to figure out when I first started, actually. I was like, what to charge for these? A lot of nights thinking about that stuff. Hello. So now we got it nice and softened up, and we're going to start to stretch it out a little bit. Go over to the ring stretcher. Yeah. No, man, they totally have these terrible looking, they're supposed to be Morgan dollar rings coming around from China. Oh, dude, they look so bad. But they'll use like a photo of a real coin ring and then send people these things. I've seen them on Macari too. And they just look horrific. But you get what you pay for, I suppose. But yeah, I work really hard on trying to get my coin rings to look nice. Doesn't putting the water in after make it harden? No, there's two types of metal. There's ferrous metal and non-ferrous metal. And like steel, you'll want that to like air cool, right? Adding annealed steel to water will actually make it harden more. But with copper and silver, the water actually doesn't affect that. I ran out of shipping labels, so I'm gonna ship that out today. You're actually getting my new sticker, so I'm kind of glad that I wasn't able to ship it out, because you would have just got one of my little old ones. I'm gonna send you one of these, if that's okay. This is a 3-inch holographic coin ring maker sticker, and I'm sending these out to anybody who orders like over $100 on the website. I haven't added that on the website yet, but I'll let you guys know. If you spend over $100, you'll get one of these. They're pretty cool. All right, so for a second, I'm not going to be able to look at the chat because I'm going to be working over here. So y'all just feel free to tap the screen, give me a follow, check out the website, watch me stretch this out, whatever makes you feel good. I appreciate y'all spending your time here on TikTok with me. I know there's lots of interesting things to look at on this app. And I appreciate you watching my interesting shit. I don't know. So we'll take a look at it right now. And I'm going to go ahead and offer this. What is in the back there? Orange round things. This is a tumbler. You just spin your rings around in there and gets them nice and shiny. You want it? All right. These are $150. They're available on my website right now. I'm actually going to give you guys about 2 minutes to go to the website and order this, and so that I can size it to a customer. That's really the motivation. So you can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. That should be about a $15 saving. And I don't know, I don't want to make this ring and not have it sized for anyone specifically. So if anyone is interested in getting this ring, go to the website, order it, and I'll give you a minute to do that. let me know in the chat if you're interested, and that way we'll be able to size it to you. The Aztec ring comes out really nice. I like it a bunch. How do I get around destroying legal tender? So that law specifically talks about fraudulently altering currency. And since I'm just making it into jewelry, you know you're going to get a ring when you order from me. There's no fraud there. Like, it's very similar to penny smashing machines at museums or amusement parks. Can you make me a tread on me ring? No, I've just got don't tread on me. Don't tread on me right here. And I'd love to size this to one of you guys if you want to go order it on the website. This is fine silver, yes. And you can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. And I'm just going to hang out for a little bit, give you guys a chance. Yes. How much? These are $150. Thank you very much. How did I get into this? I saw one random YouTube video, and a guy was making a quarter into a ring, and I was like, wow, I wonder if I could do that. And I mean, I tried for a couple months, and they looked really rough, but like I just kept going. Like I got hooked on it, and I've been doing it for about 2.5 years. It's a big honking ring. It'll look pretty similar to this once it's finished. So it's got some thickness to it. Nice 1/2 ounce round. I'll take it over here. And if you look on the inside, yeah, I think they're pretty comfortable. This is a 1/4 ounce, so it's about half as big. That's what I wear, but yeah, comfortable. How do you know what size you are? Can I show a finished Aztec? I've got pictures of them on the website. I don't have one on hand. Like I've got the coin. I've got the Aztec coin, but I don't have them made into rings. I usually make stuff to order, so I don't actually have a good example of it. This is the 1 ounce Aztec copper round. So it's quite a bit bigger, but that's what they look like, and it would be silver. They come out really nice. I promise you'll like it. How do you know what size you are? I suggest you visit a jewelry store and just ask to get sized. Usually takes about 5 minutes, should be free, and it should be correct. There's a lot of ways on the internet that aren't very accurate to get your ring size, and almost any time someone has done that, it's been wrong. So I suggest visiting a jewelry store. Like I said, it should be fast, free, and accurate. So what I'm doing here is just removing this inside edge, make it a little more comfortable. This is actually something that took me a while to figure out how to do. This is harder than it looks. Can you buy a sizing kit on Amazon for cheap? You can, that's true. But you'll have to wait a while for it to come in. But if you're like stuck out in the boonies, that's an option. Feel it, yeah, that edge is still there on like half of it. I don't know if y'all can see it. There was like a lip here, but it's still, you can still feel it. Use a Dremel. I really try and maintain as much of the coin detail as I can, so I like working with hand tools. Drills and Dremels get all over the place, and you can scratch stuff up. It's pretty good. A little bit right there. Much better. Can that polish out? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm just going to make this one to fit me. That'll be fun. So what we're going to do is shrink this down so it'll fit on this finger here. It's about a size 9. First thing we're going to do is, I think we might be able to just use 17-degree dies to reduce it. It's starting to get more even already. Very nice. And we're just going to make both of these sides slightly smaller and smaller till it fits. You know, feel free to tap on that little gold chain by the chat, that little link there. Check out some of my stuff. Looking pretty cool. Will it turn your finger a different color? Some of them will. So the copper clad ones can turn your finger green. The 90% silver usually don't affect people. There's some people, like maybe 5% of the population, that are super sensitive to copper. But even then, you don't see that much. But this ring right here, this is fine silver. So this isn't going to color your finger at all. This is pure fine silver. And I've got a couple of designs in fine silver if you're worried about that. It's still just a little too big. Yes, clear fingernail polish is a good solution. I have that on the back of my business card, but yeah, if you're looking at getting a copper clad one, clear fingernail polish is an excellent solution. Just putting it on the inside of the ring every once in a while will reduce that green finger effect. Thank you. How long you been making rings, D-Wolf? Seems like you know your stuff. Six years. Very nice. You got me beat. I'm in it for 2.5. That was good. You use nail polish. Nice, nice. What do you guys think? I think it came out really good. I'm gonna polish it up a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, I do it every day, so I think I've got a little edge. I get to do it every day. Thank you, guys. You want this? It's available on my website for $150. It's the Don't Tread on Me. It's going to be under fine silver. And I think I have about 3 of these. So if anybody else wants one, there should be at least more than one. Yeah, I think it came out really good. A little rattlesnake tail on there. It says independent living right here, but it's like inverse, so it's kind of hard to read, but that's what it says. Independent living on the bottom there. And then don't tread on me. And you get the nice snake head there as well. It's pretty cool. Can I show you different tools I use? How do you buy? You can visit my website. It's linked to my profile. It's also my username, coinringmaker.com. This will be underneath the fine silver coin rings. Aluminum polish at AutoZone always gives a mirror shine. I've got a flex shaft over here that I super polish stuff with, but it's kind of noisy, and I really got to pay attention to what I'm doing when I use it, so I don't film that very much. But yeah, I get some pretty shiny rings out. Mother's mag and aluminum polish. I'll try them out. I'll take a screenshot here and give that a try. But yeah, if anybody wants one of these, they are available on my website. They're $150. And I'd be happy to size this one to you if you place that order on this live. You know, let's make it for you. So usually I am making customer orders, but I haven't actually made one of these before. So I need one for product photos. So right now it's just the picture of the round. But I should update that today. And this will be the product photo for that ring. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Yeah, these are my silver shavings here. So I put them in this one. It's the fine silver shavings tub. Isn't that pretty? And I'll just dump that in there. And I've got another one for 90% silver, constitutional silver. A little bit of a difference in color there. And then I've got this baggie. This is all copper clad. So as you can see, I work on a lot more copper clad quarters. These are big sellers. Can you see more? You like it? I've got a couple other rings I can show you guys. Let's see. This is a 64 Kennedy half dollar, the tail side out. I think these are really cool. You get stars all the way around there. United States of America, all this cool design. I don't know, I really like them. But if you want to get the specific year showing, you can do that as well. I've got these 90% silver, like I said, 9064, as well as 92 up to 98. And those are 150. And we just finished this one. This is the Don't Tread on Me. This is fine silver, 150. And we've got American Eagles. This is made from a 1 ounce coin. Fine silver. These are 300. And I've got them available in 2022s if anyone is interested. I've got quite a few of those. So I'd like to make one. Let's see. This is a peace dollar from 1922. I've got a couple dates available for these. They're all over 100 years old. And these are 90% silver. These are 200. This is a Morgan dollar, 90% silver. I really like these. These make great rings. These are 200 as well. Yeah, nice. In God We Trust there. I like that so much that my favorite way to do those is with the tail side out. So you get the In God We Trust right on the top of your ring with these eagle wings. You got this nice wreath all the way around. Make great looking rings. I really like these a lot. Let's see what else. I just made this one yesterday. Yeah, I can do size 11 in pretty much any ring size. any type of ring. Tell me you check those before you do that. Yeah, I check all my coins before I work on them. So this is an imitation half-ounce 1909 fine silver penny. A lot of people ask me to do pennies, but they're actually really tricky, so I got these to kind of settle with them halfway. These are 150. They're pretty cool. What else can I show you? This isn't the cleanest example, but this is a Mercury dime. This is one I went over size 5, and you can see it started stretching unevenly, so I really can only do these so big. But they come out pretty cute. I made a really nice one last week, but it shipped out, so I can't show you. This is a Susan B. Anthony dollar. These look great. They get the stars all the way around, the whole "In God We Trust" on there. We got these in 1970 and 1980. Unfortunately, they don't make these in silver, so you can only get them in copper clad. So it may turn your finger green. Clear fingernail polish on the inside of your ring can prevent that. If anybody has any questions or would like to see something specific, put it in the chat. I'm going to give y'all a second to go check out my website, coinringmaker.com. It's linked in my profile. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. If you order something right now, I'll make it for you on the live. And I'm going to go grab my coffee, so y'all will have a minute to check that out. If you don't want to go to the website, but you're enjoying the live, just tap the screen a whole bunch. That would be great. Make sure the Susan B. Anthony's aren't wide rim. Yes, sir. I will check my rims. I don't think this one is. It does have like a really nice wavy kind of curtain look to it around the bottom. It's the only ring I found that does that. It's cool. Yeah. No, that's a skinny rim. It'll be all right. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. If you want to see a specific coin ring, let me know. I've got a couple made here I can show off. No, it's not illegal. It's very similar to like a penny smashing machine. You guys think I can make this into a ring? It's itty bitty. I think that's a quarter. You think I could ring that? Put off trying. It looks tough. Toe ring? Maybe. Y'all dare me to do it? Give it a shot, see if I can? Probably not. That's silly. But if anybody would like to order a ring and see it made on this live, like I said, visit the website, use coupon code WELCOME, save 10%. I'd love to make a ring for you live. It's one of my favorite things to do. So if you want to go check it out, let me know. I got it. I just wonder, you think I could get it to a size 9 though? I think that might be like a size 6, size 7 cutoff. Be cute though. Like a little baby Morgan. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Gotta figure out what punch to use. I want to keep as much detail on here as we can. I think that'll be good. 7/16. Still got the wingtips and the wreath. That should be solid. Let's go. I'll pray for you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So we're going to do this tail side out. So you can show off. It says fine silver on there. Be like, yeah. Or y'all think head side out? Y'all vote in the comments. Let's see. Heads or tails? Out of here farting. Here's our little eagle center punch. Nice. Yeah, there's no date on it. Which is interesting. Look at that. Itty bitty. Yeah, I'm thinking back. Is that diameter? Yeah, it's smaller than a quarter. I'll show you. So that's a quarter. Let's see how close it is to a nickel. I don't have any nickels. There we go. It's very close to a nickel. What's going on, man? We're trying something new. We got this itty bitty Morgan round. I'm gonna try and make a ring. Give it a try. Yeah, I think it is pretty. It wouldn't look terrible heads out either, but no date. I like tails out on Morgans. It would be like a nice matching set, right? Like the husband could get, yeah, this is fine silver. The husband could get like a real Morgan, right? Like he get like one of these big honkers, right? And he's like, here you go, wife, you can have this, this little bitty one. Yeah, I think tails is pretty. It's one of my favorite coin designs, like for rings, is the tails of the Morgan. So I think this should come out pretty cool. Yeah, this is the smallest fine silver round I've ever done. So this is like new ground today. I would need a Morgan or a half or a size 13. I can do that. Either one. Getting a little sweaty. Can you finish the Don't Tread on Me for you? I've got it right here. Did you order it? I saw an order come in, but let me see what size you need. 10.5. Yeah, we can get it there. We're gonna take a little pause on this, and we'll get that finished up for you. Absolutely. Thank you very much. So for that, we just got to go back to the ring section here and get that size locked in for you. Right now, it's about 8.5. So it shouldn't take a whole lot. Nine and a half. I'll flip it over a little. I use this blue shop paper towel so there's no metal on metal contact. It's going to help keep those inside details really nice and crisp. But it does cut through sometimes. We'll just move it around. It's very close to 10.5. And again, thank you for your order. I hope you don't mind I use your ring for some product photos. I'm going to need to take some pictures of this before I send it out to you. It's going to live on the website eternally. That should be good. Yeah, so we got it a little past a 10.5. Don't some people use Teflon tape for that? They use it for the outside of the ring. That's when I use it. The inside of the ring I use the paper towel. It's Teflon just gets like stuck inside the cracks. It's really tricky. There we go. This is about a size 11. I'm going to reduce it down to a size 10.5 now. So we get a nice even shape on it. And then yeah, that's perfect. There we go. 10.5. Looks great. Yeah. It's very reflective, so it's hard to show the detail, but yeah, that looks really good, man. Anybody else wants to order something? Coinringmaker.com. Link in my profile. We're going to hop back onto this tiny little thing here. Hello, hello. Hit this with a little bit of fire, not too much, so it's 8-bitty. Got 2 from Missouri in the house. Well, guys, I can do state quarters and copper clad and 90% silver. So if y'all want a Missouri state quarter coin ring, I can do that in 2 different types of metal. They're pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I think my state quarters are probably like one of the most popular things. Look at that. Look at that. It's all blurry. Pretty cool. No, I have to cut myself off. I've already bought too much silver this month. I appreciate the offer though. We're gonna have to use my tiny ring stretcher for this. Should be interesting. Everything's going pretty well. Trying something new. I've never done a 1/4 ounce fine silver round before. It's pretty tiny, but so far so good. Kind of an awkward angle, but we'll get it. That should. Y'all can see, right? It'll cut through that paper towel sometimes. Just move it down a little bit. I want to anneal it again. Woo! My phone's over here doing tricks. Did y'all see that? We got it to a pretty decent size. Hammering the edge to the mushroom out and drill it. Oof, that's rough. Now I started out with like a mandrel and a hammer. So I've gone caveman style on it, but it's rough on your hands. If you guys look at it right now, you can see it's got a little bit of a cone shape to it still. So what I'm going to do is reduce this edge just a little bit, and that'll give us a nice straight wall. What type of magnet is that? This is a little piece of Delrin plastic, and it's just got a magnet on it. That's so there's not metal on metal contact, and this ram doesn't scratch up my rings. It's pretty great. Probably one of my top 10 favorite tools. It saves a lot of sanding, you know. Well, that's pretty damn cute, guys. I really like it. These should be on the website pretty soon. If you want to go check out my website, see some of the stuff I make, it is linked in my profile. It's also my username, coinringmaker.com. I want to thank y'all for spending some time with me, but I am going to hop off of here. What size am I at with it? That's a good question. It's 5 1/4 right now. So I think I could probably get it up to maybe a 6 1/2, 7. No George W. Bush coins. So it's just above a size 5, which isn't bad. A lot of ladies out there size 5. It's a pretty good looking little ring. Went a lot better than I expected. But like I said, I'm going to hop off of here. If y'all got some free time, go watch some of my TikToks, leave nice comments, tap the screen, and give me a follow. Check out the website. Have a great day.